Hey folks, Thomas over here at FilmPEI. Thought I'd take a few minutes to just show you some of the cool new pieces of equipment that we picked up over the past little while. Let's go check it out now. Ooh, that's something cool. Definitely show you this cool shoulder rig. And yeah, definitely want to show you this cool thing down here. Oh, it's pretty heavy, but it's manageable. Oh, get right down here. Yeah, this bag right here's got something cool in it too. What else do we have? Oh yeah. And this, light, nice. Yeah, some of these, those are expensive. I don't want to drop those. Careful. Ooh. Yeah, that too. Oh yeah, yeah, this thing right here. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool too. Yeah, we'll have to take a minute and show you this. That and that. Where is it? That there too. Let's get a closer look at that stuff right now. Yeah, definitely. Can't show you this. Let's show you that too. All right, so we have this really awesome shoulder rig that we picked up from Shape. This is our best shoulder rig that we have, and it's got a couple of really super duper cool features. But first and foremost, it is extremely comfortable to wear. So this is made by Shape. It's a Canadian made product, and it's designed to keep the weight of your camera right over top of your shoulder, which makes it really nice and comfortable to hold up heavy cameras for long periods of time. It's got this sliding plate on the top of it to help you get everything positioned just in the right spot. I'll lock that up like that. Super duper comfortable rubber pad right here. And we've got a standard Manfrotto plate on the top of it, which is the same size that our Mazda Air 2 gimbal uses the same plate for that. And our two Manfrotto 502 tripod heads that we have that use the same plate as well. So it means it's really quick and easy to put your camera on sticks and then throw it onto a shoulder rig, or then throw it onto a gimbal. Really nice. And this gets even better too. It's got a place right here where you can mount some rods in the front, so you can put a map box on it. And probably the neatest feature is the handles that we have for it. These are the handles from our Nucleus wireless follow focus kit. Open that up and have a look in here. So this kit has got these motors, and you put these motors, don't drop it, Thomas. We put these motors right here on the rods right here, and then you can control the focus of your lens from these handles. So you put your hand on here, then you turn that little dial right there, and that gets the focus going on your camera. Super duper cool. This would work really well with our Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 4K camera, and this is actually perfectly designed for our Red camera as well too. And I'm particularly excited about this. This just arrived. All right, let's look at all these filters that we got here. We bought these a little while ago, but I never really made much of an announcement about them, so I'd like to do that now. So what do we got here? First of all, in this case, this is a Tiffin Rotopola. So this is a circular polarizer, and it fits inside of our matte boxes that we have. So you take this guy right here, and it's the standard 4 by 5.65 inch filter size. You just throw that right inside your matte box, turn this little dial right here, and boom, you got yourself a sweet little circular polarizer. Works really well, very minimal color cast. And also inside that case, it's got this extra little filter in here, and just carefully pull that out, just like that there. Woo, look at that. And what that does is you can toss that in the back of this over here, slide it in there, and then it turns this from a circular polarizer into a 1 to 6 stop ND filter, and it is super duper sweet. It's fully variable by just turning the knob on here. Really cool. But that's not even all. It's got another cool feature. If you take this filter right here and you put it into the back of this backwards, this becomes a warming cooling filter, which means that you can adjust the temperature of the color in your shot from like orange to blue, that sort of thing, by just putting this in there the opposite way. Really, 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 really cool. So let's go on to the next one. That one or this one? Let's save that one for the last because that's really cool. It's actually 3 filters in one. All right, let's look at this guy right here. This is super cool. This is a 4 by 5.65 filter from Tiffin. This is a black Pro Mist quarter filter. And this is super amazing. A really good way to upgrade the quality of all your videos, save you time in post, and just look all around sweet. So what does a black Pro Mist filter do? Well, I'm glad you asked. What this does is it basically diffuses the light in your video that you're making, but it still retains all the sharpness and clarity. So what the benefit of that is it has an ability to smooth out skin tones and do this wonderful thing for points of light that are in your image. It really has this magical effect. I just can't say it enough how cool this makes anything that with people in it look. It really is just spectacular. This works in our matte boxes that we have, and we can get our matte boxes onto the Blackmagic or the Red camera, and we even have adapters so that we can get this to work on your own cameras as well too. So if you got questions, just talk to us and we'll figure it out, okay? So let's move on, right over here to this one. This is what I think is super cool. So I know when I'm filming, I absolutely love bokeh. I mean, come on, who doesn't want that super creamy, smooth, out of focus background with razor sharp subjects? And especially, who doesn't want to get that when you're filming outside on a beautiful winter day like it is today? Of course you do. Everybody wants to. It's super cool and it looks great. Problem with that, when you're filming with a super wide aperture outside in the bright sun, is that usually it'll blow out all the highlights. It's way too bright. So that's where these filters come in. These are from Format High Tech. These are very, very high-end ND filters. There's a 4-stop, a 5-stop, and a 6-stop filter in here. So you'll put these in a matte box, and then they really lower the amount of light that's coming into your lens on your camera so that you can film with that super wide aperture on a really bright day outside. And they're super marvelous. Typically, ND filters of lower quality have a green cast to them, or maybe like a brown cast as well too, or the color's inconsistent across the frame, but that's non-existent with these filters. These are some of the highest quality ones that you can buy, and they're incredible quality. They're very, very nice. These will work with all of our matte boxes, just like the Black Pro Mist over there, and just like the Tiffin Rotopola over here. And they're just really, really, really awesome. I love these. Man, filters are great. Okay, now it's time to have a look at this bag right here. No, it's not just the bag. It's actually what's inside of here. There is, oh boy, let's see if I can open this up while I'm holding my phone at the same time. Zip that open. Ah, yeah, look at that. This is our cool, awesome Ready Rig vest. So what does it do? Well, I'm not going to build it right now. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about it. I was wearing this in the video that we made a little while ago about the Ronin 2 stabilizer that we just got, which, by the way, is in that case right there. And anyways, what this vest does is it's intended to hold your camera for you, so you don't have to hold it with your arms or with a shoulder rig or sticks or whatever. This can give you really nice steady footage, and the best part about it is it redistributes the weight of your camera system, and it takes it from your arms or your shoulders, which are very fatiguing, really hard to film all day like that, and it takes the weight and it kind of brings it all the way down here and it puts it around your hips, which is where there's a lower center of there's a lower center of gravity there, and it makes it so that you can film for longer periods of time and save the wear and tear on your lower back. I've used this quite a bit so far, and it's amazing. I've tried quite a few different vests out, and really this is what I feel the best option out there. It works great with or without a gimbal. You can put your camera directly on the supports for this and you get more of a handheld look, or with a stabilizer, it gets extremely smooth and you get those really nice cinematic sort of dolly movements. Like this, I'm so excited about it. This really is a great piece of equipment. I can't wait for folks to come in and start trying this out. Now let's have a look at this one right here. I think that this is so cool that I'm gonna have to take it out of the bag to show you. So let's just give me a second to do that now. Okay, so here it is right here. This is our new top of the line O'Connor 1030DS tripod. We bought this specifically to be used with our Red camera because it's designed to hold really big, heavy camera systems. But it'll work with anything that we have. And I gotta tell you, if using a tripod like this, I can't say it enough, is an absolute total game changer. It's hard to describe until you get your hands on it, but it is so incredibly smooth to use. It is just an absolute dream to do pans and tilts on this. Oh boy, it really is so nice. It's got all these nice extra features like the handle that folds up and down. The legs are super smooth and easy to put up and down. Really easy to change the angle of the legs. This goes right up to eye level with no trouble at all. It's got this sweet bubble level on it here with a little light on it and everything too. It really, I can't say it enough. It really is such a joy to use a tripod like this. And you know, when we're filming and sometimes there's those long, hard 12, 14, who knows how long, how many hour days that we are often out there for, using pieces of equipment like this can turn those long shoots into far more enjoyable experiences. Trust me, this really makes a big difference using something like this. I'm so excited about it, and I can't wait for folks to come in and start checking it out and using it. It really is really nice. Ooh, look at that. That is FilmPEI's brand new iMac Pro. It just arrived a couple of weeks ago, and let me tell you, this machine is a monster. We got this to be able to handle the footage from our Red camera, and in a nutshell, there is probably almost no video footage in the world that this computer couldn't just chew up and eat for breakfast. It is an absolute powerhouse. So here, let's have a look at the specs on this thing because they're just crazy. So this has an 18-core Intel Xeon W processor, 128 gigabytes of RAM. That is insane. It uses a 4 terabyte internal SSD drive, and it's got the really cool Radeon Pro Vega 64X 60 video card. Plus, it's got the beautiful 5K Retina screen to edit on. And really, it is just an absolute dream to work with this. On my initial testing, I've imported Red footage, which was shot in 8K at a 12:1 compression ratio in RAW. And I was editing on a 4K timeline without optimizing media with DaVinci Resolve, and it handles it just fine. It is so sweet to edit with, so cool. Also, let's have a look at this. So we got this awesome new audio interface for it as well too. This is made by Apogee and it's called an Element 24. So basically this gives us really nice, super high quality microphone or line level inputs to the computer here and outputs so that we can send the signal to these really nice Yamaha studio monitors that we have set up too. And Apogee is really known for having really high sound quality. They use some of the industry's best digital to analog converters and analog to digital converters as well too. And they're pretty much universally regarded as the best in the business for the most I don't know what you would call it, but like the most natural sound, if you will, and also the quietest inputs around. It is just an absolute dream to use this. And one of the cool things I like about it is it's super simple to operate the interface too. You can still just use the regular old volume controls in your keyboard to turn the volume up or down and that sort of stuff. So it doesn't really get in the way of your workflow. It just makes everything better. So there you have it, our really awesome new editing machine. Oh, and there I am editing this video right now on it. Last but certainly not least, let's have a look at this awesome new, case is pretty heavy. Let's have a look at this really awesome stabilizer that we got. This is a DJI Ronin 2. Let's open it up. So just take that latch, that one. There's a lot of latches, so just bear with me here. I'm going over there, one over here as well too. Okay, let's open it up. Look at that. And if you look underneath, there's more underneath there as well too. So it's not built right now. I'm not going to take the time to build it. I just want to bring it up and show it to you. So this is a world-class, top-of-the-line gimbal for professional cinema cameras. But it'll also work with other cameras too, like our Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 4K. This will work with, you know, all the popular Canon DSLRs and mirrorless cameras out there, all the Sonys, like the A7s, stuff like that. This will work with anything. And it's absolutely incredible. The footage from this is about as smooth as it could possibly get without putting your camera on a slider or a dolly. This allows you to kind of get up and move all around. The shape and the size is fantastic. It allows you to easily move through doorways. There's a lot of really cool accessories in here. Once again, it really is such a nice piece of equipment, and I cannot wait for folks to get their hands on this and try it. This just arrived, and it hasn't really seen any use just yet. So if you're curious about this, come on and chat with us. We understand that this is crazy new times that we're in right now. However, we still have all this great equipment and it's pretty much just sitting around right now. So if anybody's interested in doing a rental or taking something out and doing some creative projects to kind of help get past all this, then just reach out to us. Give me an email at tech@filmpei.com, or you can send one to Renee at director@filmpei.com, and we'll figure it out. You know, we'll try and find the way to get the equipment to you in a really safe manner, and of course we will respect social distancing. And but I just want to let you know that we do have a lot of cool stuff here, and FilmPEI is here to support you in your creative endeavors, just like we always have. Thanks a lot. Well, see you later, folks.